Okay, so the next thing we're going to do then is add a call to action to our feature box. Now, this is a widget area, so we're just going to use a text widget to create this call to action. So we'll come over here to our appearance and widgets. And actually, I'm going to use that Black Studio TinyMCE widget for this. And we'll open up our widget area and drag this in. Now, this is going to be a variation on, or the same as this one we did up here. So I'm going to copy all of this, but I'm going to switch over to the HTML view to paste it because I want to get rid of all the formatting. Go back to our visual view. Like that. And then let's see, let's grab the title as well. Okay, and so we'll hit save to this, and then come back over and refresh our thing. And now this is taking the standard widget style, right? The standard, yes, it's taking the standard widget style. And so what we're going to do is take this widget style and create one that looks like this. Now, the first step in this is, again, choosing the correct selector. And this is something new that has been added to Agility. And that is, on every widget you now have this new thing here. It says add a class to this widget. Okay, this did not exist before you upgraded to 1.06. But we're going to add a class to this widget, and I think we're just going to call this widget call to action. Or I'm going to call it action call. Okay, so there is the class that I've added to the widget. And I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to use that. I'm going to end up using this action call class in our widget style. You know, we've got this feature box here, and we've got this telephone number. Well, we're making a mobile responsive website, which means that we really ought to make this telephone number something that can be clicked in any mobile device and a call be placed. And so we need to make this into a link. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to click my Insert Edit Link button. And instead of HTTP : here, I'm going to type TEL : and if you're in the United States and Canada, and you only want people from the United States or Canada to call you, then you will put in the 1 for long distance, and then 206, which is the area code, and then 801-5209, which is the local phone number. Right? That's all you have to do in order for this to work in the United States or in Canada. Now, if you want this phone number to be dialed from any place else in the world, or if you are someplace else in the world and you want your phone number dialed, you're not going to use this shortcut. You're going to use something that's a little bit more complicated, but nevertheless, just ever so slightly more complicated. That is, you're going to end up putting in you're going to put a global designator and an area code and a country code in here. Now, I'm not going to really explain that to you, but I do want to point you to this tutorial here, configuring clickable phone number links. This is under Lesson 11 resources. I do have a video with decent visual aids that shows you how to create a globally recognized telephone number that any mobile device anywhere in the world can click on to call you. So, you know, we have a bunch of members in Australia and New Zealand, and a bunch of them in the UK and in Northern Europe. And this global system is going to work for you. And so you should follow up and watch this video if you're in that location. If you're in the US and you only care about US or Canadian calls, then you can do what I just showed you. Okay, so we've created that link, and I guess I'm going to create one more link here while we're at it. And click the link button, and I'm going to add a link to BYOB website. Okay, add that link. Okay, so now we have this text all set up, and we've got our class configured. Now we're going to create or style the text widget.